go. We got Bowling, baby. We got Dreamer, baby. Bolin's, you know, kind of sitting on the floorboard there. We got Sun Bear, baby. We got Dragon T, baby. Risen. Nobody cares about it. Risen doesn't get a baby. Baby. Yes. I love you. Baby. Baby. Yes. Baby. Yes. I love you. Baby. Yes.
DeFi Kingdoms, baby. DeFi Kingdoms for beginners. Do you not know anything about crypto? I got you. DeFi, decentralized finance. You got kids, you got a wife. DeFi Kingdoms, billions of dollars with Hero. Yes, baby. Why? Amazing. GQ bot. He does. Yes. Even though there's no right or wrong way. Wonder where I'm at? Yes. Once upon a time, in the not too distant past. Baby. Yes.
Baby. Yes. I love you. Baby. Yes. Baby. Yes. Overboard there. Baby. Yes. Let's go. We got Bowling, baby. We got Dreamer, baby. Bolin's, you know, kind of sitting on the floorboard there. We got Sun Bear, baby. We got Dragon T, baby. Risen. Nobody cares about it. Risen doesn't get a baby. Baby. Yes. I love you. Baby. Yes. Baby. Yes. I love you. Baby. Yes.
DeFi Kingdoms, baby. DeFi Kingdoms for beginners. Do you not know anything about crypto? I got you. DeFi, decentralized finance. You got kids, you got a wife. DeFi Kingdoms, billions of dollars with Hero. Yes, baby. Why? Amazing. GQ bot. He does. Yes. Even though there's no right or wrong way. Wonder where I'm at? Yes. Once upon a time, in the not too distant past. Baby. Yes.
Baby. Yes. I love you. Baby. Yes. Baby. Yes. Overboard there. Baby. Yes.
Shout out to Dragonfly Tales on that one. I love you guys. Yes. Okay, so Ogre had to take an important call. We'll see if he makes it in. He said, probably won't even happen. Probably won't make it in. It's all good. We had to change time because right after this, at our normal time at 6 p.m., I'm going live with the co-founder of Knights and Peasants and Crypto Baby H. If you follow the Unity Guild, baby, shout out to Crypto Baby H and the Unity Guild in there. She's got the Dragons Crossing game in there now that the guild's going to be a part of. She's got, of course, DeFi Kingdoms, baby, and she's always had also Knights and Peasants. Knights and Peasants doing a lot of things. We're getting Shantastic from New Zealand in the house, baby. I love it. Okay, so AMA, what'd you guys think? Where was Dreamer and Frisky? Oh, they're on vacation, are they? Is that right? Oh, right in the middle of all this launching stuff, and they're on vacation. Baby, I don't know if you guys have been following. I haven't even been able to keep up. Yesterday, 6 streams. Actually, I said 5. It's actually 6. If you count, I was in on a Twitter Spaces. Got to speak there a little bit. It was awesome. Okay, with the weight community and with some other, I just keep connecting with more and more people. It's awesome. Tomorrow we got Flu coming on the channel at noon, and he's all over the place. All kinds of stuff. Got lots going. Okay, and so Dragons Crossing Town Hall, that was good. DeFi Kingdoms AMA, what'd you guys think? Oh baby, so wait community is blowing up. The wait token was just launched on Mexi, okay, and it's down. It's like, it was at 30 cents last time I checked it. Okay, but this TV show's shooting. We've gotten all kinds of updates. We've gotten all kinds of behind the scenes stuff. Who's there? Who do you think's there? It's in LA, baby. No coincidence. That's right, Sarge. No coincidences in life. I hope they're in LA filming. That's right. Bruce, you are the bomb. Noonie, baby. We are all Ogre. I love it. Yes. Hopefully Ogre comes in. All right. We got Crypto Kong. Guess what Crypto Kong's doing? Crypto Kong is setting my schedule for me. So I've got all these live streams lined up. Flu tomorrow. We got Primetime Guild coming on tomorrow. Today, we've got Knights and Peasants. Saturday, we've got ChainID. I don't know if you guys know who this guy is. He is absolutely one of a kind. You're never going to meet a guy like this. Just wait. Look out. This guy is an absolute gem. And he's got a pretty good big following in his Twitter. Okay. So Klaytn, I mean, in his Twitter and in his, he's got his own, they have a show that they do. They do a weekly Twitter Spaces. They've got Telegram, lots of activity, tons of people in there. It's blowing up all the time. Can't keep up with it. So excited to get a hold of these guys. Connect. Okay. DeFi Kingdoms. I'm getting Kong on the show also on Sunday. We got so many more people coming. I connected with Crypto KLAY. He's coming on. I connected with the Gem Hunters, who are the official guys like YouTube guys and Twitter guys for, they signed like a partnership, right? Or something with the next crypto gem. Okay. And so they're going to come on the channel, baby. Just got to connect and coordinate all this. Thank God I got Crypto Kong keeping me straight. The scheduling straight. I love it. Okay. Camera so close. You got to make sure you get those nose hairs. How am I looking there? Am I good? I know my grooming is immaculate. It's amazing, baby. Amazing right here. This amazing specimen right here in front of you all. Okay. All right. Yeah, vacation in LA, baby. Love it, Noonie. Okay. So I'm super pumped to see what's going on with Crypto Baby H. She's got a big giveaway she's doing. She's created these quizzes. You can go in there and you can take a DeFi Kingdoms quiz. You can take a Dragons Crossing quiz. You can win stuff. I'm going to get her on just individually as well. Pumped for that. Okay. AMA, DeFi Kingdoms. More delays. That's one little takeaway. Nothing crazy.
but it's definitely more delays. He said it's still going to be a bit. Still going to be a bit before we get the green egg hatching, and the profession 10 level questing, pet utility. If you guys saw, I did a couple shorter streams yesterday. You can still 1.5x speed through those, 23 minutes or so on both of them. Did one on Jewel, why Jewel's my biggest bag in crypto, and did one on pets and tiers. Okay, and it's all about pet utility. So with effects, he was saying, if you just look at alone, if you just look at the XP gain on a common pet, we actually have that alpha right here. That's part of what I did the video on. And if it's cheaper to buy a pet, common 1-star pet, than it is to put up 5 Jewel staking and get 5 C Jewel locked up for 3 years, earning interest. Okay, and then you can do the 15% XP power up per hero. So it's 5 per hero. So for 6 heroes, it's 30 C Jewel or S Jewel. Okay, and then you can put 6 heroes in those slots. Okay, if you compare the price of 5, and I said something wrong in the video yesterday. You've got 5 Jewel per hero versus 16 crystal. Let's check the floor real quick. Here, I'm gonna share my screen. Let's check the floor, baby. Okay, the floor of pets, baby. Let's go. Where are we at? Buy pets. It's up. It was 16 crystal. Of course, crystal's still dumping. It's steadily dumping. I think we're gonna get closer to parity, okay, between crystal and jade. Okay, the cost of 20 crystal times 20 times, where are we at on the crystal price? I think it's dumping 5.69 cents, 0.0569. Okay, that is $1.13 for these common pets versus 5 Jewel. And I think Jewel's what, at 19 point something cents? Okay. Oh, so now it's about the same price, actually. Interesting. But at 16 crystal, which is where it was yesterday when I did the video, because we got this alpha drop a while back on the pets. So he said a 3-star questing bonus pet will get about 4x right here, maybe a 4x improvement between 1-star and 3-star. Okay, and then he said a 3-star will get something in between 70 and 90% improvement on the questing rewards. We're not talking about rarity. We're just talking about questing rewards, which is what we get our XP from the questing rewards. There's a base XP, okay, and then there's questing rewards as long as you get over that base minimum XP, which normally, sometimes you will quest a level 1 hero and get nothing, literally get nothing from the quest, just strike out, and then you get your base quest rewards. Other times you get the items will way outdo the base quest rewards. And so the items that you're getting, you're going to get a 70 to 90% improvement on the quest rewards for a 3-star. So, okay. So on a 1-star pet, what is 70% divided by 4? Because a 3-star pet will get about a 4x return compared to a 1-star pet. A 17.5% to a 22.5% range for the 1-star pet quest reward improvement, which then translates to the XP. This will be so interesting to see how this shakes out. So for the XP alone, we're just going to have to see how all this shakes out. I love it. Okay. What do you guys think of that? Okay. Unopened box of mail. Oh, I know. You see it right there. Got to open that mail. That's just some of it. Okay. All right. I'm a mess. I am a mess, baby. Okay. So we have a little bit more delays. I asked Hubert, when are we talking? A week, a day, 2 weeks? He didn't give the timeline. So what they, but if you listen to the AMA, the whole AMA, it was all about how pets are imminent. It's like right around the corner. Okay, so more little bit delays. It's also was all about the crafting reroll, like the gene rerolls. And I was a little bit lost. I would love to get somebody on because, and I did listen to a big chunk of it twice, but I need to listen to it again. I didn't have enough time. Okay. And so I was having trouble wrapping my mind around what they were saying. Stamina, like crafting will use stamina. That was one thing that was said. And they're really going deep in detail when on these crafting genes. So it's going to be dope. And I think the crafting and rerolls and all that is right around the corner. And then right after that, he said in the response, right after that comes, then it's full attention on the pets, the eggs. So definitely not happening this week for sure. So what will, and the Adventures in DeFi Kingdoms website is down. The market items is down for now. So let's take a quick peek here at the price of a tier. And I want to get your guys' feedback. TEA tiers and USDC, one tier. Or we could do 10 tiers. Okay. Wait for a second for that to load. Okay. So it's still holding about 1.5 pennies. Or not 1.5 pennies. Almost, yeah, just 1 penny basically. Okay. Per tier. I've been hatching eggs galore. I've just been going for it. I've been putting all my rewards, most of my rewards into tiers and hatching. So because I think that pets, even a common 1-star pet, will be worth owning. It doesn't quite make sense to me if a common 1-star pet is worthless in most cases. What do you guys think on that? Maybe it is. Maybe that is true. I know for sure, right? A common 1-star pet is going to be good at least at a level 20 hero. Is it going to be good on a level 15 hero? Is it going to be good on a level 10 hero? I would certainly think so. Okay. Vibes, tracking tiers and gold. That's like my number one thing I look at. So when this market data page goes down, like it did today, I'm like, no, it mustn't. Okay, yeah, ADFK down. Dang it. Come on, baby. Okay, so I think a 1-star common pet is going to be good and worth owning. I also think that in many scenarios, we're going to want to put pets, foraging and fishing pets on miners and potentially even gardeners because we're not going to have enough pets or green eggs. Where's that threshold going to be? The higher the tiers goes up, yes, fewer people will be like, there'll be probably more sell pressure. The more the tiers go up, the more the sell pressure, but also the more the tiers go up, the more valuable heroes become for questing, the more valuable the pets will be and the power-ups. See, I think another factor is going to be pets with heroes and power-ups. I think there'll be a power-up for the pets as well that'll make the pets even more valuable and better. Yes, one more chance to accumulate for a sweet price. They're so generous. Very good take, Alexi. I love it. Team's just giving us one more chance. That's right. Because once these updates go live, this, I believe, is basically, it's definitely one of the biggest updates in game we've ever had. So they're completely have reworked the contracts, the diamond contracts, and it's just a massive monster update. That's what we're seeing. That's what's going to take place. So when this thing launches and we're able to actually use the pets and profession 10 level quests and all this, it's such a big game changer for the game. It's such a big economy changer that it's just going to shake up the market without question. How much will it shake it up? Here's always the debate. The more the tiers go up, the more the sell pressure. But also the more the tiers go up, the more demand for heroes and pets, because the questing rewards that you get, and I think we'll probably with pets, and we'll be able to potentially double-ish around and about our questing rewards, like with a pet and a power-up, 70 to 90% on a mythic pet on the questing rewards. But I think there's going to be a power-up, right, for that. So I'm guessing in some cases well over like doubling our tier drop rates. They also said in the AMA that they're not going to change any of the drop rates. They said that again. They want to look at this closer and let it shake out after the Profession 10 and pet use comes out. That was said today. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Gene reroll drops tomorrow night. Pet utility release between April 14th and 21st. Interesting take, iOS code. So you think it's still 2 more weeks. What he did say 3 weeks ago today, here's what Hubert said. Let me think. He said it would be, 3 weeks ago, we were something like 3 to 4 weeks out for a pet use. Okay. Because first it was the gene rerolls. I'm not sure if it's going to take 2 weeks after the gene rerolls. I don't know if it will take 2 weeks, but maybe. It is such a huge update. Wouldn't surprise me. This is probably spot on. But I do know that they've done most of the work already. I think it's all pretty much ready to go to get the pet utility in. Obviously, there's going to be some work and some reworking that they still got to do, but I think it's mostly ready to go. I think that's probably a pretty realistic take. Stampots, is that cheap? 33 cents for a stampot? Let's see. All right. Stamina vial. Is that high or low? 33 cents. 35 cents. Yeah. I know. I should look at the charts more. Yeah, dying to accumulate all the tiers. Me too. And I'm just going ahead and using them all. So I'm dumping all my rewards, just go straight to tiers and then hatching the eggs that I've got, because I've got a good amount still yet. Swift Thistle's up. Interesting. So one thing that was clear in the AMA today was that the team seemed hyped. There was look at that. Stamina vials just pumped up a little bit more. We're up to about 37 cents. It's gone from 33 cents to 37 cents, Kong. I love it. They're up at 11% on the 24-hour. Market dynamics will really start to change once we get crafting. That's so true. Look out once we get crafting. So there's so much. So my takeaway today, so much focus and attention on this crafting. And I think they keep reworking it and keep improving it and improving it. And they dove pretty deep in the AMA today about the crafting. Okay. And it sounds like, whoa, it's complex. It's a huge part of the game. Weapons. They talked a little bit about weapons. They talked about like a sword that'll take 2 hands, I think. Is it DeFi Kingdoms that has a like there'll be two-handed weapons, one-handed weapons, where if it's a one-handed like sword, you can get a shield, maybe different things like that. Yeah, crafting pet feeding materials. We're the real alpha of the AMA. Yeah, they did hit on materials some. No changes in drop rates. They want to see it shake out and see how the market responds. So that's the big question, right? I think at first, until crafting is going to be a game changer, but that'll be probably a little bit, right? Okay. First, we got pet utility. That's the golden question. Everything hinges on how valuable is it to have a pet. If the return, the ROI of the pet is worth owning, specifically of common one-star pets, because that's the most common pet out there, will those have enough demand to be, and are they going to have real world value to where your ROI makes sense to own it? So the higher the tiers price, it's a double-edged sword. Yes, the higher the sell pressure potential, but it also means that if you own a pet, the better the rewards. So you want to be maxing out potentially getting more tiers by having the pet. Then you can sell the tiers. You can sell double the amount of tiers. But to get the pet is going to be pricey if there's high demand. if it pays off. If the pet is paying for itself, let's say a pet pays for itself in 2 months. It's probably going to be worth having it. And as a tier, then it'll create demand, which will instantly cause tiers to pump. Okay, so how high do tiers have to go to be like, well, to make us think twice about having the pet? Because the higher the price of the tiers, the more, yes, the more the sell pressure for the tiers, but we might have to stop and think, do I want to sell these tiers or do I want to use the tiers to hatch a pet? Because then I'll get double the tiers potentially. Okay. And so if the pet value, like real world ROI of the pet is worth it, I'm kind of making a point here at saying that however high the price of the tiers go won't matter as much, because to get the pet, we're going to be getting more tiers to sell. And I'm speaking from the mindset of somebody who's just looking at short-term ROI even, let alone your bullish people wanting to play the game, want to have awesome heroes that are still wanting to summon and dark summon and stampot their heroes, level them up. We got stampots pumping right before our eyes. We're up to 38.5 cents. Okay. So from 33 cents to 38.5 cents, just in this last 10 minutes, it sounds like. Okay. Yeah. Look at Vibes, baby. People are catching those stampots. Vibes is getting his materials. Yeah, Brown Gent preaching duels. I know, I'm all about the XP duel life for the stampots. Yeah. So the duels, because of all these mid-season rewards, like you get an in-season rewards as you level up. Okay. As you level up your ranking for duels, you get rewards, and it's pretty easy to level up. Plus you're getting the raffle tickets. Okay. So with DFK Helper, especially, you can just set up the auto dueling and just be raking in some rewards. Now, once you get to a certain level within duels, it might not be as worth it. I don't know, but you start getting gold eggs and stuff. And from what I've heard, it's not that hard to level up to where you're even starting to get some gold eggs for rewards and stuff from the duels. I haven't even been doing any duels, which is, once I get Helper, I will. I'm planning on switching to Helper. I'll be able to do more detailed feedback on that. But yeah, Bogside chats, Matty Pest, baby, those guys, they're doing duels. Everybody's talking duels now. That was so funny, the meme that came out on Bogside chats. Who made that meme? Who was it? Like Sticks, intern, I think. It was hilarious. Meme. Bogside chats, like they were like, screw duels, and now they're like back on duels. It's funny. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna switch off the waifu bots. That's what I'm still using, waifu, so that it just will free up more time for me. But that's the reason why I haven't yet switched to helper is that it's just gonna take me like 8 hours a day, 5 days in a row. It'll be a full-time job at least to get it all set up the way I want it, because I'm going to have to, with each individual hero, set it on how I want stuff done. And because I also will probably do, you might as well, in my mind, except for some heroes that you don't at all want to sell. But for most of the heroes, I'll just go ahead and have them in the tavern listed for sale when they're not questing at, a little bit of a higher price. And some of those might sell off and I can do more in the game. But I'm guessing most of those heroes won't sell, but it doesn't hurt to have them listed for sale. I don't know. I still got to figure that out. And then I want to auto summon my Gen Zeros because I miss time if I'm busy. Like yesterday, I did 6 streams. All day long I was streaming. And then I finally slept for 11 hours after that. How about that? And I didn't even eat. Okay. And so I realized when I went to bed last night, I hadn't even eaten. And so I lay down in bed after About Life podcast. I had to do a few things after About Life podcast finished up, did a stream with him, love him. And then, so I wrapped up some stuff, was still about another hour getting some stuff wrapped up. And then go to bed. I popped some popcorn and I was trying to level a hero, fell asleep with the phone in my hand and woke up later and was like, just went to bed, got a good 11 hours of sleep, baby. Yeah, Sticks, you are freaking hilarious. You're killing me, man. Oh, baby. Okay. I know. So what time are we at? Yeah, so in about 25 minutes, going live with Crypto Baby H and Shantastic. I think that's who it is, with Knights and Peasants. Okay. Fanless PC, so it doesn't interfere. Yeah, with crypto, with my gaming PC. I know, Alexi, I'm a mess. Okay, I'm going to die. Okay, so bullish, more delays, but bullish. So the team was very upbeat today. Do they know something? It's killing me. We got to know what's going on in LA. It's killing me on this TV show. Are they out there filming Frisky and Dreamer? Is that what they're doing on their vacation? Baby. Okay, so pets. Do we want a pet? Because here's my counter argument to the sell pressure on tiers. The higher the tiers goes up, the more valuable heroes and pets are. So if tiers keep going up, the higher they go. It doesn't matter what tiers go up to. If tiers goes up to $1, are we going to want the pet for the ROI? Because now if tiers are at $1, which I'm not saying they're going to $1 at all, but let's just say that happened. Are we going to want the pet to double the amount of tiers we get? If that answer is yes, problem number 1, not enough pets to supply the heroes. Problem number 2, not enough tiers to hatch the eggs, even close. So you see the tug and pull that could potentially happen. And the more tiers pump, the more the whole ecosystem pumps. The value of heroes pumps. Then what else pumps? Sentiment pumps. Then people who are sleeping on the game, right? So first of all, the people just right now playing the game are going to potentially, if it's worth having the pet, inject a little bit more money into the game to hatch more eggs to get more pets because they're more profitable. Okay. And then as all this stuff rises and the sentiment rises, that's when people start waking up to the game. That's when we get some of the people, some of the 55,000 wallets that aren't doing anything out there that have once, they used to play this game a lot, but they're out. Maybe they still own a bunch of heroes or they still own stuff. Will they wake back up and want to re-engage in the game? The answer is yes, unequivocally. When prices go up, sentiment goes up. Word spreads. The opportunity to make money comes back. People start waking up. They wake up to the fundamentals of the game. Okay, then when that happens, word spreads more. And it's like wildfire. Word keeps spreading. George is going to open up to it. We got, Slow Mad will be out there tweeting about it. The charts of tiers, stuff like that. All these, we'll have some YouTubers popping back up. Oh, they're starting their channel again on DeFi Kingdoms. We're going to have some of that start happening when sentiment is rising. And then it's like an avalanche, because what I'm saying is the in-game economy is so brilliant. There's not enough tiers to hatch the eggs. There's not enough eggs, even close, to supply the number of pets that we're going to need if the pets are good, if the pets are worth having, are the pets worth having. And then what's the threshold? Like, how high could it go? Brown Gent said he thinks it might go up to 5 cents, and then he thinks it'll probably dump down from there. That's very possible. But if it goes up to 5 cents, that's 5x tiers, okay? And that's a lot of sentiment running. Now, of course, there'll be retracements like any other chart, but the charts will start looking better. Sentiment. Yeah, Dreamer was missing, hint, hint. Baby. They're there, I bet. I love it, iOS code. But I think it's good not to talk about it too much because the contestants are not supposed to be known. Right. And I don't think anybody knows. So what Jet told me was the DeFi Kingdoms team doesn't even know, except the people that will. He said, Jet told me that even if they are on the show, okay, so like even if whoever goes, and I think, so he had initially told me that he wants founders of projects on the show, if they make it on the show. But even if they make it on the show, he said that the teams won't even know. Like, that's how hardcore the NDA is. Right? I know. So follow those updates. Baby, light bulb went off. Yeah? Did the light bulb go off? Richard, tell me more. You talking about the eggs and pets? Right? So this is what we're going to be faced with. Let's just say tiers go up to 5 cents. Okay? I'll be mind blown if they don't at least go up to 2 cents to 3 cents. Like, that's on the very much low end. Okay, so even if that happens, what happens to the sentiment? And also, now we can use our pets. Okay, sentiment goes up. And let's say we just find out, like, whoa, the ROI of the pets are awesome. Totally worth having. You want a pet for all your heroes. You want to get as many pets on those heroes as you can. You want to get them going. You want to get them questing. You double the output of tiers. Let's just say that happens because we don't really know exactly. Okay. With a power up, because we're going to want to be using up those power ups. Okay. To get, like, we can double the output of our tiers. That's just kind of what I'm guessing for Profession 10 level questing. If we Profession 10 quest with our hero with the pet, we'll probably, on average, get double the amount of tier and item output. Okay? So if it's like, wow, we want the pets, what do you do? what do you do when tiers are at 5 cents? What are you going to do? Are you just going to forgo the pets? That's what most people kind of say. They'll probably just let it go. They'll probably be selling. Okay. But if it's worth having the pet, if there's value in having the pet, especially given all the other things that are coming, crafting, PvP combat, all the additional, with combat, you're going to have people like we're going to be ramping up dark summoning. The more combat ramps up, the more dark summoning and stamina potions will be used without question, because it's going to be like we start getting a feel for the game. We start trying to build the teams, the heroes that we want. Okay, what do you do there? What are we going to do? We're going to want the pets for combat. We're going to want the pets for crafting too. That was part of the AMA today. So the crafting part of it is big for pets. The combat's definitely going to be big with pets. Okay. And just the XP. That was Effex's point. XP is huge. Gaining that XP. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with the DFK chain. You have to keep reworking it. Sometimes on the DFK chain, if stuff's not working, if your transactions aren't going through, it's probably something stuck. So I have to turn off my bot, and then I send 0.1 Joule to the wallet that's stuck from a different wallet. Once that wallet receives Joule, it helps like reset something, I think. Then you can do potentially the clear quest part right here. So if you click on this hero, now a lot of times I don't have to do this clear active quest, but sometimes I do. It's just, but this is, I think, more of a problem if you're using bots for some reason. I've also had it work before where I speed up the transaction. I come to these transactions and I speed it up and I way increase the gas. So every time I do a transaction, I at a minimum, like let's say I'm buying some tiers here. Okay. Just go ahead and buy up these tiers. All right. So if I do 35 Joule and I buy 602 tiers, I hit swap, confirm. Okay. And I always at least hit aggressive. And sometimes, like if on my computer, I hit reject first because there's all kinds of glitchy things happening with MetaMask. Okay. And I hit it aggressive at a minimum. I do that every time on the DFK chain. Okay. What is brilliant from Skiller? I want to hear this. Yeah. So they could be down there filming, but not end up even being on the show. Didn't think of that. I don't know. Because there is a top 16 that make it in the show. And then there's the top 4. So I didn't know that Frisky was going to be down there at all. Like I wasn't sure if Dreamer was there or not, but I thought he was going to be there. Like if we're in the top 16, I think they probably have somebody there. But then being in the top 4 is a different ball game. And I think for the top 4, maybe. Oh, Green Eggs live on Easter. That would be cool. That would be cool. Okay. My theory, level 10 quest is great for XP and profession level, but the rewards will be similar to the 0. I don't know. I think so. Hubert has made it clear that because a lot of people were complaining about tiers. Okay. Like a couple months ago, even they were complaining about tiers, or 2 or 3 months ago. And several times it was said, they're not changing the drop rates except for profession 10 level questing. That's where you'll get more tiers. And so, yeah, tiers, crafting fee, 10 tiers, 50 tiers, 100 tiers per craft. Very well could be the case. Was there an issue with market on MM selection? They mentioned you should just be able to you should just be using default. Huh? MM. What's MM? I'm not sure. We can try. Okay. Pseudo double vacation. Yeah. I remember pretty clearly back in the day, the team said the drop rate of tiers won't be increased. No, he definitely said they would be increased on the Profession 10 level quest. So his response to people wanting more tiers, a higher tier drop rate, his response to that was there will be increased tiers for Profession 10 and I assume pets being a part of it. Well, obviously pets are a part of that as well. So that was literally their response. So you want more drop rates of tiers, Profession 10 questing, and pets. That's the takeaway. So which drives incentive to have more pets. If that's true, and the pets are worth having. So that's just the first question we need to ask ourselves. Are the pets going to be worth owning? Okay. Like on an ROI basis. Are we going to get the ROI from the pets? That's the question, baby. Oh, that's right. So Mr. Zipper said something to the brown gent. I didn't quite get it. MM, not sure. Oh, MetaMask. They have also said specifically that level 1 Profession Quest would have different drop rates than level 0. Okay. Or do you mean level 10 Profession Quest? Yeah. Yeah, they did say that. Okay. Probably including tiers. And that was literally the question was about tiers. So Hubert and the team wants to see how it shakes out with the tier drop rates that they already have in place that's coming for Profession 10 level quest when pets go live. And I think it's brilliant, right? We want this tug and pull in the economy. If pets are worth having, then we want to get the pet. And that's regardless, I'm kind of saying, regardless of the price of tiers, if the pets are worth having, we're going to want the pet. Then we have a conundrum. If the pets are worth having, then the pet floor is going to just blow up. Of all the floors of pets, mythic floors, legendary floors, 3-star floors, 2-star floors, and just the floor of pets. Then the eggs will be hatched. What happens? You use up all the tiers. We don't have enough tiers to hatch the eggs. Don't have enough eggs combined with pets to suffice the demand. The sentiment goes up then. The value of heroes go up because you want more heroes. We want the questers that get the tiers. But I put that in tandem with pets. If you want more heroes to get more tiers, then you're also going to want more pets to have more tiers, right? If the tier price goes up, I'm selling and buying even more heroes so to get more tiers. So I can make the same argument though, because pets are cheaper than heroes. And if pets are more than just a minor piece of equipment for the hero, I think they're going to be more than that. I think they're going to be closer to value compared to heroes. That's just my thoughts. What do you guys think on that? Now, mythic and legendary pets are worth more than mythic and legendary heroes. We already have that because of the supply is so low of mythic and legendary pets. And I think that's even true for the rare pets. I'm going to be in a world of trouble. I got the heroes, I got eggs, but the damn tiers, no. That's all of us. And we also aren't going to have enough eggs for the pets either. So we're going to have an egg shortage, a tier shortage, a pet shortage. As long as the pets are good. If the pets aren't, if pets do turn out just being kind of like an piece of equipment for the hero. Yeah, helpful, but not great. Okay, yeah, then it's not as bullish. It's still bullish, but not nearly as bullish of what it could be. But if the pets, specifically 1-star common pets, like we know that 2-star common pets that have 2 questing bonuses are going to be way up. All the 2-star pets for common and uncommons will be way up on questing rewards. Okay, but the 1-star common pets especially, because 1-star uncommon pets, I definitely think they're going to be worth it. Is better to be the shovel or gold digger? Do I buy the eggs and sell them, or hatch them and sell the pets, or keep the pets to get the eggs and the tiers? That's the question. Do you want to sell the pet, or do you want to use the pet? Which will then level your hero faster as well, which adds more value. The XP is a big part of that. All right, guys, I got to wrap up. This is the pivotal conversation. Is a 1-star common pet just kind of an okay little piece of equipment for the hero? Or should we look at a 1-star common pet closer to being like equivalent to a common basic hero? Crypto KLAY, baby. Yes, I connected with Crypto KLAY. I want to get him on the channel. He's game. I think he's busy. I need to catch up with him and schedule that. He's coming on. I love it. Okay, so Noonie has enough tiers for his eggs and materials he's good with. HODL helps here. Yeah, nice, baby. There's so many people that have not been holding, right? The sell prep, everyone, not everyone, but most have been dumping their eggs in tiers. There's a lot. I saw another guy on Twitter who last week he sold 100,000 tiers, and it took him, he finished selling 100,000 tiers because he said it took him a week to sell those off, and now he's out of the game. I didn't know who the guy was, but they were fudding the project, which is part of what motivated me to do those 2 shorter videos yesterday. Baby, love you guys. So I'm getting pets. Okay, you're getting pets for PvP heroes. It's hard to justify a small percentage boost pet utility over a whole new hero body on current prices, unless having a pet is like having 2 heroes at once questing, right? Is that fair? Which is kind of what I'm thinking. Also being able to use the fishing and foraging pets for miners, I think will be a game changer. All this will create demand. So if tiers are at $1 per tier, is it going to be worth it to have a pet? Because you get more tiers. It's more profitable. So the tug and pull of the economy. So I'm kind of saying, regardless of the price of tiers, doesn't matter. If they're 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, 5 pennies, 10 cents, 20 cents, $1. Is it going to be worth it to have a pet? Yes or no? That's the question. Love you guys. Crypto Grady out. I'm going live again right away, baby. Love you guys. Crypto Grady out, baby. And it's all set up and ready to go. I'll probably just launch it here right now. Love you guys. I'm going to tweet it out too. Love you guys.